Hey everyone! Today, we're diving deep into the brand new 2025 iPhone 16e. And let's get this out of the way up front. This is no longer a budget phone. The SE lineup used to be the go-to affordable iPhone, but this one starts at $599, and with Apple's notorious storage upgrade prices, it can climb as high as $900. So, while it's technically the cheapest new iPhone available, it's far from cheap, which makes it a tougher sell for some users. In the past, SE models were the easiest recommendation for parents, kids, or anyone upgrading from an older device without breaking the bank. But with this price jump, that calculus changes. I've been using the 16e for a week, really trying to figure out who this phone is for, and honestly, that's a tricky question to answer. Design and build. Apple's strategy of repurposing older components continues here, but the 16e feels a little like a patchwork device. It combines elements from the iPhone 14 and 16. The same aluminum frame, flat sides, USB-C, and IP68 water resistance. The front features a 6.1-inch Super Retina display with a notch and Face ID, but it's still locked at 60 Hz, which feels noticeably sluggish in 2025 when even mid-range Android phones have 120 Hz panels. The brightness caps out at 800 nits for regular use and 1200 nits in HDR, which is fine, but if you've used an iPhone 16 or Pro model, you'll miss that 2000 nit peak brightness outdoors. Color options are disappointingly basic: matte black and matte white. Gone are the vibrant reds and playful pastels that made the SE lineup feel a little more fun. And if you were a MagSafe fan, brace yourself. The 16e only supports slow 7.5W Qi wireless charging, with no magnets for easy alignment. Performance. The iPhone 16e sports the new A18 chip, but it's a binned version with one fewer GPU core. For everyday tasks like social media, messaging, and even video editing, you probably won't notice the difference. Gaming performance is still solid, but if you're pushing the phone with graphically demanding titles, you might see occasional frame drops. The real surprise is Apple's new C1 modem, their first in-house cellular modem. It lacks mmWave 5G, but Apple promises better signal reliability and improved efficiency, which likely contributes to the impressive battery life. Apple claims up to 26 hours of video playback, and in my testing, the 16e comfortably lasted a full day. Camera. This is where things feel the most stripped down. There's only one rear camera, a 48MP sensor, but it's smaller than the one in the iPhone 16 and lacks advanced stabilization features. Daytime shots are detailed and vibrant, but low-light photography is a struggle. Without night mode enhancements or sensor shift stabilization, images can get noisy and blurry in challenging lighting. Features like cinematic mode, macro photography, and spatial video are all absent. If you're someone who loves capturing video content or experimenting with creative shots, the 16es camera might feel limiting. What's missing? This is where the 16e starts to feel more like a strategic product designed to nudge you toward spending more on a regular iPhone 16. Display limitations: 60 Hz refresh rate, lower brightness, thicker bezels. Wireless and connectivity. No Wi-Fi 6E or Wi-Fi 7 support, no mmWave 5G, and no ultra-wideband chip for precision finding with AirTags. Charging and accessories. No MagSafe, slow 7.5W wireless charging, and only 20W wired charging. Camera features. No ultrawide or telephoto lens, no cinematic or macro modes, and no action button camera controls. Storage and price scaling. Starts at 128 gigabytes, but upgrading to 256 gigabytes or 512 gigabytes is pricey, quickly pushing the cost close to that of a regular iPhone 16. The bottom line, the iPhone 16e feels like it was made to fill a gap in Apple's product lineup, rather than to meet a specific user need. It fits neatly into Apple's pricing ladder, but at $599, it's hard not to consider alternatives. A refurbished or discounted iPhone 15 Pro might give you a better overall experience, with fewer compromises. Apple is marketing the 16e as a great upgrade for people coming from an iPhone 12 or older, and if you're in that camp, it does feel like a modern step up. But for anyone using a more recent iPhone, or even someone willing to explore non-Apple options, it's worth thinking carefully before making the jump. What do you think? Is the iPhone 16e enough for your needs? Or would you rather save up for something better? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.